And we're back. We put the rest of our herbicide in here. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get through field 6, but we're going to have to get to the store before we can have more. I see that there is rain in the forecast, and it's actually going to be pretty soon. But let's get down to field 6, or yeah, back down to field 6. Let's see what we can do. We have to put lines back on. And then I'm pretty sure starting from the inside line from this side was going to be fine. Yes. Apparently going to rain for a little bit. I think it only showed one slot of rain last time I looked, so it should be 9 to noon. We'll see in a minute. I could just have totally ignored a second slot. Oh, yep, I must have totally ignored a second slot. Definitely not the first time. We only have a very little bit left in this tank, so I'm going to finish getting that, and then obviously we're going to have to go to the store. Which is going to be a bit awkward on the map. How close is it going to get? Is it going to get as close as the last one? Yep, it's going to get at least that close. Although I guess with how far away the edge is, it's not real. There we go. I knew that it hadn't updated. But yeah, maybe it's actually the same, but obviously off off on both sides to the same amount. So we're actually going to leave this here. Which means we won't have the lines, but we are going to want a trailer to carry all the things home, and well, and need the back hitch to carry it home. Okay, we are up at the store, and we need to go here, but actually here. And I think we're just gonna go with this. We don't need a big one. The one before it looks like a toy, though. You kind of really need a very small tractor to use the smaller one. Okay, we're gonna change that color to a matte. I think we're going to make it a little darker too. And then buy the $6,000 there. And then we also want, I wish that this would keep settings. I actually just wish the other one still worked. Okay, so we're going to want these fertilizer and herbicide, but concentrate, which you had to buy one by one. So then, okay, I think I've bought 6 of each. And they are able to be picked up by hand, so okay, now we have all 12 bottles of concentrate on the trailer. And we can tie them down and get them home. We still have to install the hose so that we can actually use them. And then we can fill up the tank on the front there, which will be fine. So I mentioned yesterday that 72 would be fine, even if you don't want to see the edge. I probably wouldn't get it because it's a little close, but as you can see, there is a tree line. So, like, you might occasionally see the edge from the road next to 72, but it wouldn't be that bad overall. Like, yeah, you would see it when you come all the way out here. But that's one pass even with a small tool. Okay, we're not doing major things, but let's do this all the same. Turn off autosave and then save game. If you do it the other way around, if you do have to exit game and reload the save, you have to remember to turn off autosave again. So, okay, so we want, oh yeah, I was in here earlier because I made it look like the driveway actually connects to the road, or the path. But we want, I believe the hose is under containers. We can turn on free mode. I'm just trying to get a feel for how it'll look. Oh, that actually has. I think we put on free mode and get it not right up against the barn, but like right there would probably be good. And then we also want tools and we want this. And this can definitely be put on free mode. And then we want paint and mud. And we'll get some lighter mud to go. Yeah, that's. I forgot to turn that I had that setting on for graphics. No, that's not fine. Okay, and we're going to put the trailer just back here. Think you no, I think that'll be fine. Oh, yep, and let's park that. Takes a little while to empty. And then of course it'll take a little while to fill up from the hose, but it's much faster than it to pour the herbicide bucket in. And then we can make our way back down to the field where we have our sprayer. It's really not a big deal that won't have any herbicide in it because that only has a 200-liter tank anyway, so not like we're missing much by not filling that up. Okay, here we are back. We pick up our sprayer. And turn that on. And then, yep, save. Again, obviously, we won't know where we've been because the weeds are not high enough to really see. It looks like this is definitely one of the lines. I think it's the one, yeah. This will be the one we were working on last. Means we won't need to go down too far. And the line next to us is a full line, but this one is another one that is partially done, and I don't know if we would need any of it, but I'd rather get all of it now than have to come all the way back up later if we need some of it. And there we go. So we can get our, what's that, 15? Yep, $15,500 doing field 6. 30 is right next to us. So is 33. Let's grab both of them, which is awkward because, yeah, that. And we won't even have to fold this up. We can go. Pretty sure we'll be able to get 33 without having to go back for more. And likely even start 30. We are very close to being empty. It has gone further than I thought. Like we did three edges of this field. Well, we might as well get the other 6 liters, especially because we can definitely see where we've been on here. There we go. And then we have to go fill this up again. Oh, so here's the Oh, it must be his wife now. Last time I saw someone out here, it was a guy. Maybe it's his daughter, because I think it was an older man. It's hard to tell her age, but yeah, just hanging out, hanging clothes, or maybe planting in the plant boxes. Okay. I didn't realize there was a little house here. The fact that it has lights is the only reason that made me look. Very strange little house area. What was... Oh, a tree. I saw the info box change. But yeah, that's just a little weird. Not to say it's weird to have your house surrounded by trees and bushes. It's just weird that there's not even one break for a place for them to park their vehicle or something. Let's see, are we going to have to do any other turns, or are we going to get to 100? There we go. Maybe we just finish it anyway. We are basically done for the day. Just have to collect our money and make it home. There we go. That one we actually finished for real 100%. And we can get $13,500 for that. And make it home. Maybe we'll do some fertilizing projects tomorrow. Why is it? Oh, I was reading it says lease cost, and I shouldn't be able to lease. And as you can see, I can't. I don't know why I was even saying that. I just didn't really notice it saying that before. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to get into. Okay, first we're going to want to unload. Except it's in the front tank, so I have to unload that. Because now we're going to need to get fertilizer. Which apparently these back ones were imaginarily tied on. Tied on by imagination. Which I guess is pretty much how all of this stuff works, but usually you can see the imagination. And this is, I guess it's not as large as I was thinking. Definitely not a small field. Oh, like the field area is under 7 hectares, but not by much. And I was on the front tank and not the sprayer. It's big enough that I didn't see it raise in percentage for a little while. But it did start working. I can't remember if I already looked at this today. Ooh, that could be nice. And would allow a few more contracts. I do love the weeders. How much horsepower did that say it needs? Or did it say it needs? It says it needs more than I have. Which isn't bad for the item, but that means I likely will not be able to do the contracts. Now, how wide is this? 24 meters. We're getting it. There we go. I don't remember how much that is worth, but I'm sure it's a decent amount. Yeah, 15,000. So half of what I just spent almost. Before looking at new ones, we're gonna drive up to the store and I imagine the weeder will be too big for it. It says it will be too big for it, but it's worth checking, maybe? Okay. So, yeah, that definitely looks like I'm going to have a problem, which I mean, we have a full fertilizer tank in the front, so that might help with the weight. Yeah. I mean, I think even without that, that wasn't bad. I was just expecting it to weigh more, I guess. Let's see about if this tractor can pull it. It doesn't actually have a PTO or anything. It's just being able to pull it. This is wanting to get to where it told me I didn't have access, just to know that I was definitely in there. But I think it'll work. It is it is obviously a a flat map. I think would be okay with doing some weeding contracts. Let's 1031. And 128. So let's see what we have. Do we have any weeding contracts? No, we don't. But we have the option of doing them when they show up. So we have yeah, let's do 16. That's not too far from here. Okay, we have to put the lines on again because that. So yeah. I don't even know what to put this down as. GPS doesn't recognize inside a field, I guess. We'll see if this actually works. Okay, the contract is at least progressing. It might just be the GPS lines. I don't know what would cause that. That just seems very weird. So I must have done that wrong or such, but we should be able to figure it out on the map. It has been been kind of hard because it pulls a lot. So I would do the 21 meters, but it was really hard to stay on the right line. Okay, let's not show. Oh yeah, that's right. There was another section. So it's actually been as you can see, it's actually been great on that. I just forgot that there was another inside section. I saw that I was hitting some of the headland, and yeah. But I actually was expecting there to be some major spots missed because this has been polling a lot. And which one? Yeah, we can probably get away with that. Oh, there we go. Okay, we should have time to do another. Let's see. Those are close, pretty close to my farm. So maybe I grab both of those, and that would probably be the last I can do for September. Let's. As you can see, the lines did not break. Otherwise, I didn't do anything with this field. It's on what I set up for 16. I think we might be able to get both of these fields without having to go back and refill. But if we do have to go back, it won't be a long drive. I think this one I can kind of ignore the headlands because I think there is space around this one on both sides. There's definitely space on the side I'm heading towards. I think there's space on the other side. But even though I was just there, I kind of forgot. Yeah, we're going to have to do a very little bit on this partial line over here. And get rid of all of the left side. There we go. And then we have field 47. It's a small field. We might be able to get it with just what we have. I guess this didn't technically have a road, but okay, the entrance is right here. I knew there would have to be an entrance, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be on that side. So, there we go. We can get right on here. Okay, we got like 80% of the way just by doing the headlands. Nope, we want the other way. Okay, this should get this finished, and then I'll be done with September. Did go into the dark, but it's really not that late. It's not even 8 yet. There we go. So we didn't have to go back and refill to do those 2 fields, which is nice. And we can get home, and I'm pretty excited about next month, like I mentioned, to see the tree lines. Oh, we have to get our money. 67 and 27.